I have no self-restraint, and I bought more books. Here's another book haul, yeah! Granted, not all of these were bought with my own money. Most of them were really cheap. That's my justification for having over 20 books. Firstly, I have 2 books that I got in the mail from Quirk Books, and I'm actually going to be reviewing them very soon, and I'm really excited because they're very weird and different and interesting, and it's just, yes. The Phantom of Menace and the Clone Army Attacketh by Ian Dosher. These are Shakespearean retellings of Star Wars. It's still the story of Star Wars, but it's in like Shakespearean language. Oh, look how amazing it is without the dust jacket. It looks really old and awesome. Next, I have Extraordinary Means by Robin Schneider. My grandmother bought this for me from Barnes & Noble. We had a little granddaughter day, and we went to Barnes & Noble, and I picked this up because I had seen the trailer. When this video goes up, I will have finished it a long time ago, but I just finished it now. It's so good. Robin Schneider just did a really good job of making them seem really real. I want to read more of Robin Schneider's stuff. The next book also comes from Quirk Books, The Big Bad Book of Bill Murray, and oh my goodness gracious, I love Bill Murray. He's one of my favorite American actors. It's just a bunch of stuff about him and his films. Look at, oh, I love it. Oh, paper. One of the reasons I like him a lot is because he recurs in Wes Anderson's films all the time, and I love Wes Anderson films. Now, for the part where I actually bought stuff with my own money. I went with my grandma to this old library in the city, and it was having a book sale. The book sales there had books for 50 cents to like $5, and so I went crazy and bought a bunch of books. I'm not ashamed whatsoever because all of these books cost $18. I think I have like 20 books for $18, and I think that's amazing. Death Trap by Ira Levin. This is actually a play. I got a bunch of plays because I've been really into theater recently, and I want to read more plays than I have. I've only read like 2 or 3 plays for fun. It's hardcover, which is really weird for a play. I'm just so excited to read more plays and get more into theater and just... The Effect of Gamma Rays on Man in the Moon Marigolds by Paul Zindel. This is like a really psychologically weird play, and oh, there's illustrations in here. That's weird. That's really weird. Look, there's an illustration.
Whoa.
The next book is not a play, but I was feeling pretentious actory. The Stanislavski System, which is a compilation of all of Stanislavski's teachings on acting, and I believe he was the man who developed the method acting theory, and I think that's really awesome. I really want to major in theater in college now, and if I read this, I feel like I'll have a better understanding and a better grasp of what like method acting is and what the acting style I do is. Steel Magnolias by Robert Harling. There's a movie version of this with Sally Fields. It's very touching, very sad. It's set in Louisiana. These women who are friends and they frequent a hairdresser and they talk. It's very compelling and moving. Temptation by Václav Havel. This is actually translated. This is a Czech playwright. It's about like crazy people and it just sounds really cool. I'm hoping that I still understand the concept of it even though it's been translated from a language very different from English. Now I have 5 Shakespeares.
Are you ready? Are you ready? No, I'm not ready either.
The Winter's Tale, Hamlet, Twelfth Night, No Fear Shakespeare's Macbeth, and A Comedy of Errors. Now I have 5 different Shakespeares to read, and I'm very happy that I got the No Fear Shakespeare Macbeth. It was like 50 cents extra, but I got it anyway. If you don't know what No Fear Shakespeare is, it's basically when they have side-by-side comparisons of Shakespeare's language and then how it would have been said in today's language. It's very informative and it helps you understand it a lot more than you would be just diving into it and not really understanding fully the language that they have back then. The last play I picked up was The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. A local theater company is actually putting on The Importance of Being Earnest right now. I really wanted to read the show before I saw it if I get a chance to see it, and I've heard that it's very good. Just kidding, I lied. I have 2 more plays. Whoops. Murderer by Anthony Schaefer, and it's about a murderer. I literally picked it up because it was called Murderer. I guess I'll see what happens. Maybe someone dies. Someone's probably a murderer. Prelude to a Kiss by Craig Lucas. I have not heard much about this, but my aunt does theater and she was actually in this show. She might have won a theater award for it in the city, which I think happened. You might not know of any of these plays. I only knew of a couple of them plus the Shakespeare's. Plays are so easy to read. Like, if you're falling behind on your Goodreads goal, read plays because they're very thin and there's not a lot of description. It's literally just dialogue. P.S. I Love You by Cecilia Ahern. The cover is kind of dirty, but like, whatever. It was a used book sale. I've heard that she writes like really cute, fluffy, contemporary romance novels, and I'm feeling that lately. The Notebook by by Nicholas Sparks. Oh, I can't wait to read it. It's a lot thinner than I thought it was gonna be. I've seen most of the movie, but like in sporadic pieces, and I'm probably gonna cry my eyes out reading this book because I cried my eyes out watching that film. Vivian Devine is Dead by Lauren Sobel. This is one of the few like young adult books that I picked up at this book sale, and it was like $1. It's like a year ago published YA. It's crazy, but I saw it and I was like,
Yes, I'm gonna pick it up.
and so I did. Look at that. It's pretty. My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. I have not seen the movie, but I know there's a movie of this, and I know it's very sad. I like myself some sad things. Rosie Dunn by Cecilia Ahern. I got multiple books by Cecilia Ahern because I'd heard many great things about her romance novels, and it's really pretty in hardcover, and it was only like 50 cents. And also it's got purple. I like purple. That was my book haul that I said wasn't gonna happen, but did happen because I have no self-control. I seriously have no more room, and I don't know where I'm gonna put them. They're just gonna stay in a pile on the floor for now. If you've read any of these books or plays, tell me down below in the comments what you thought. I'd love to discuss it with you because I don't know which ones to read first. I'm probably gonna start with the plays because those are short and I really need to catch up on my reading goal because I'm lagging. I've only read like 28 books this year and it's August. I'm Maddie, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you next time. Bye! Okay, we're working on it. We're getting there. Did I do it? Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay, the problem with this is they get stuck in my neck crevice. Hey. It's heavy. That was not as hard as stacking books from my last video, let me tell you. That was difficult and they all fell on the floor. These are in a nice little stack on this chair. See how it looks at the cover. Ooh. To be or not to be? That is the question.
To read or not to read, that's the question.
That's what I'll be asking myself in the coming months.